Okay, so this is the time of year where there is a metric ton of stuff to do before the snow flies. You can see most of the trees are bare and the snow's coming pretty soon. But on Facebook, evil Facebook showed me a listing on Marketplace that was a Chevy Avalanche with an 8.1, just like this bad boy, with a Cadillac front clip on it. And it was kind of cool looking. And I've seen a Escalade a while back that somebody made a mud truck out of, hacked the exhaust off it, put some big diggers on it, cut the fenders out of it, and was slinging mud with it. And there's just something so wrong about that it's right. And the price on the Avalanche wasn't too bad. And I was thinking I could make that call it the Cadalanche, and it's a 4L80 barf. But I do have a spare ZF6 kicking around that I picked up for this thing for a decent price. And that came with flywheel, clutch, cross member, shifter. I'd still need a pedal, but I bought a metal steel pedal for this one to replace the plastic one that's known to break sometimes. So I'd have a spare plastic pedal once I throw the steel pedal in here. And a ZF6 big block Cadalanche I think would be pretty cool, especially if you make that a mud bogger. The wheelbase is just as bad as the truck is here. And it would need some big tires, which are going to cost some money. And I also think the transfer case is different on those for 4L80 versus like a Allison or ZF6. And I know the transfer cases like for this thing go for big money. So that would be a little bit of cost. But it would be kind of cool. A Blazer ain't going to live forever. And that Cadillac would be pretty cool. It's be something unique. Now, the wifey isn't 100% on board. She told me I don't need it, and she's not wrong about that. Because I've got a rear-wheel drive Beretta to basically start on. I mean, I got the engine running, but as far as making it fit in the Beretta, I haven't done dick hardly. I still got the Camaro to paint and assemble. And there's always, maintenance on all the old stuff. But it would be pretty sweet, and I think a ZF6 Cadalanche is not something you're going to see anywhere else ever, and that'd be pretty cool. There was also a full-size Blazer that popped up, like an 87, so it had the solid front axle and all that stuff already, and that would be something I could get into even cheaper than the Cadillac. That would hold up a little better than the rusty S10 Blazer I got. But I definitely need to keep an off-roader long-term because it's a good time. She might admit it, she might not, but she really had a good time at Broome, Tioga with the Stork Club, and she was thinking about like a Jeep for herself or whatever, but a Cadillac would be a better baby hauler, wouldn't it? I've always thought a solid front axle swap would be cool. Back when it was time to get rid of my old truck because we had the kiddo, I was looking at some clean trucks all over the country. I ended up buying that one from California that was a 4-wheel drive. But there were a couple deals on 2-wheel drive trucks that were really nice, and I was thinking solid front axle on one of those 88 to 98 Chevys, has been done 100 times, and that would be kind of a fun project. And that's something that I could do with the Cadillac. A solid front axle would be great on the Blazer I got, but that thing's so rusty, it's just not worth the effort it would take to do that. But a solid front axle would be good. And then, the 31s didn't really cut it as far as getting through all the obstacles off-road. Like 40s or something would be nice. That might actually make the long wheelbase of the Cadillac work too.